So with my first baby, I used cloth nappies about 80% of the time, and they felt like part of my identity. I felt like a pro by the end. I was like, I've got this. And baby number two, okay, so you'd think you've got a system, you've done this before, you know what you're doing. But I don't. I don't. It kind of comes back quicker, but I'm still learning. Originally, I chose cloth nappies because it's kinder to the planet. It's something ridiculous, like it saves about 4 to 6 thousand nappies per child, according to Google. And I didn't want to be adding to that landfill waste. And then it's also financially, like, I think it's something like over 500 to £1,000 that you save again per child by doing cloth nappies. And I was like, I like this. I want to do this. And then you find out other things like it's kinder to their skin. And so yeah, I was totally down for the cloth nappies. So I was having this mix of mostly cloth nappies for my first, a few disposables, an eco-friendly kind of company that I liked, and also doing elimination communication. So the nappies were always a backup to the elimination communication anyway. So I use cloth nappies about 50% of the time with baby number two at the moment. So, and it's taken me a good 3 4 months to even start using them. So I use them mostly during the day. I use them at home rather than going out. I use them not when the washing and the laundry has piled up. If I've got a lot of laundry, I'm not doing them. And I've got to have enough energy to do it. It does. It takes mental energy. It takes the extra steps to deal with stuff like it's more energy, and I'm not consistent with it. I'm not consistent, and that's just been a hard shift for me away from feeling like that was a part of my identity and that this was something that resonated with me, that I championed, that I loved, and it's just been harder this time around, and it's taking a while to get used to the idea that I'm not doing it as much as I could be. And such a learning curve to this. So, and again, I wasn't expecting that because second baby, I thought I knew it. Like, how have I lost this information out of my head? So learning curve. I feel like I'm still getting used to the right fit again and how to do the washing again. I kind of remember, but like I had to go and look it up again. And then, trying to remember, oh, you can't use the pocket ones even if it's just been a pee, like, you have to wash the whole thing again. So all of that, I'm just trying to remember again. And oh my God, shards? Shards. Uh-huh. Like, I don't remember shards being this much of an issue. So, the little tiny sort of, where there's just a tiny bit of poo, little streak, little skid mark going there. But you have to change it, right? You have to, right? I do think that to myself. Like, I'm like, do I genuinely have to change this? Because it's tiny, but it's going to irritate her bum, right? So those are driving me mental. The amount I have to change because there's a shart. She's not even peed. It's just a shart. Yeah. What else was I going to talk about? So the laundry is so much higher this time round. So that's a genuine, like, I can't get it all done all the time. Especially with a toddler. Oh, she's not a toddler, she's like 4 now, but it's stuck in my brain. With a 4-year-old who goes to an outdoor nursery, and during the winter, that's a lot of layers. I will do another video about an outdoor nursery and all the layers because my God. But yeah, it's a lot, and especially if she has accidents at nursery, that, like, oh my God, the laundry. And then trying to also factor elimination communication into this. Like, it's not going as smoothly this time. Like, it's not, like, I feel like I need to go and reread everything again on that because I'm not catching stuff. The cues are different, and I'm trying to juggle kids, so I feel like I can't just, even if she might need the toilet, I don't think I can take her right now. I've got something else I'm doing. And I'll do another video on that as well. So yeah, it's all a bit of a mess right now. My floors are a mess. The laundry's a mess. I'm a mess. I don't know why, but it's like immensely satisfying. And that's what keeps me going through all of this, is that I feel like I'm cheating the system somehow. Like, I'm not buying endless disposables all the time. I use cloth nappies. I fill in with some disposables as well, as for convenience. And I do a little bit of elimination communication. And it's just at like what levels all of these are at any given time. So at the moment, I'm, not doing the elimination as much as I want to be. The cloth nappies, we're getting a bit higher, but I need to up that a little bit maybe, or switch it to the undies, I don't know. And we're still in the disposables, but at least they're slightly more eco-friendly. It's Kit and Kin, love them, thoroughly recommend them. So yeah, I guess this time round, parenting is less perfect. I'm not even trying to aim for perfection anymore. It is what it is. We go with the flow. I'm chuffed about being able to cheat the system a little bit. Once you've done things like the elimination communication and dealing with the cloth nappies and cleaning them, you kind of get to this point where you feel free, actually. Believe it or not, you feel free because you've faced the worst. It's like, what else have you got? Like, I deal with pee and poo all the time. I think about pee and poo way, way more than the average parent. He probably spends half their life thinking about pee and poo. But, it's even more when you're dealing with all of these other things. So, and then I get caught out and, yeah, we end up with poo everywhere. But, I faced the worst. So bring it on.